Hello, friends. Welcome to the series of how to become a successful project manager. I'm your friend Deepak Chavan, and I'm going to share my experience and my learnings along with some background research work which we have done for accelerating the career path of the project managers. So, this is based on the learning and the experiences, and I hope it really helps you. I was also lucky to get the key mentors in my life who helped me in or guided me in my project management journey. Okay, so I want to thank them as well. And with that good note, we're going to start. We learn that having the project management certification helps. We learn about the project management skills and the techniques that also plays an important role. So we learn that the mastering of the schedule and controlling the schedule is the key for success of any project and for every project manager. So certification and learning the tools and techniques will give us the technical edge where we can manage our project effectively and we can communicate with the stakeholders in the project management language. Okay, so it will help us and facilitate the meetings with the teams and presenting the progress and the issues which we are facing on the project. Okay, it will also help us tracking the project effectively by raising the risk and having the mitigation plan with the preventive and corrective actions. So all that said, the major contribution, as we said earlier also, the major contribution for success of of any project manager is his soft skills, his or her soft skills. So soft skills plays 80% role in the overall project management journey. Okay, I'll repeat again. 80% of the success of the project manager is the soft skills. Okay, and it is not an easy path. At the same time, it can be learned as well. Okay, so here I'm going to present the soft skills which I found important, okay, while working as well as in my reading and while my learning as a project manager journey. Let's deep dive and understand which are these key skills or the key soft skills which are going to make that huge impact of 80% contribution into the project management. Okay, according to the Northeast University, the first and the foremost skill which make the lot of difference in the project management skills is the effective communication, because as a project manager we are speaking to various stakeholders in various meetings and we have to update about the project, get the status of the project and inform all the stakeholders in the right manner. Okay, and communication plays a very important role here. On the contrary, poor communication is seen as one of the major reasons for failures of the projects. In order to mitigate the risk of failure on the project communication, a project manager must have a very clear communication plan. He should communicate about the vision, the mission of the project. Okay, and he has to align entire his task force to ensure the the project goal is achieved, and the communication has to be in a right meaningful manner so the entire team works to achieve that goal, and that's how communication plays an important role. It may happen that sometimes your project may run behind the schedule. You may have some surprises coming in between, and that's where your communication is going to play a very critical role. If you're not connected with your team in a meaningful way and if you're not communicating with your team in a meaningful manner, it may hamper your project. So take this communication skill very seriously, and this skill can be improved, learn, and can be developed. So let's practice, let's do it on a regular basis and try to see how we are able to motivate our team, how we are able to communicate better with our team members, and how we are aligning with our team members so we succeed in our project management goals. Now we'll move to the second skill, which is very important for the project manager, and that is people management skill. This skill can make or break your project. Let me repeat, this can make or break your project. So before you become a good project manager, you have to be a good team player. If you're not a good team player, you cannot play the game. As a team player, you have to respect your team members. You have to listen. You have to listen a lot. So first you will listen and then you will negotiate. So if you don't master this skill, the game is over. But if you learn this game and you become excellent in people management, you can make any project successful. I'll tell you, any project can be successful if you have a good people management skill. When I'm referring to the people management, I'm not saying you just be good with the people and tell them everything good and rosy about the project and about themselves. You have to be very clear and you have to be very transparent, and that's what people want. That's what your team want. When there is an issue, communicate with them very clearly and in a very objective manner that there is an issue that needs to be fixed. If there is a problem, tell them upfront there is a problem that needs to be addressed. If your team has done something good, appreciate them, appreciate in front of public so they feel recognized and they contribute more. So people management skill is all about being human, and I learned this from one of my mentor, Mr. KVS. He was our business head, and he always used to tell us that, Deepak, we are dealing with people. If we learn how to deal with our people, all our projects will be successful. And hats off to that guy. He is now CEO of one of the leading company. And as I said, I'm thankful to work with such a good mentors who really helped me in my career. With that note, we'll move to the next skill, and which is very crucial for every project, and that is leadership skill. A strong leadership skill can make your project huge successful. Leadership itself is a very big topic and it cannot be covered in just one or two slides, but I would recommend one simple point or simple thing for you guys is we have to be a kind of a mentor and a coach for our team. Leadership is very passionate subject for me. I keep reading about this subject, and I remember one of the point which I read and which I also practice in my project management journey is that as a leader you have to create more leaders. If you are able to create the leaders, you will be successful. Okay. The thing is, leaders will follow the leaders. If you create the followers which are weak, you are not creating your success path. So work very closely with your team and create more leaders, and show your vision, show your focus, show your goals on the project. You should be able to achieve your dream on the project, as well as you're creating the next level which can take up the new role, new challenges, and you can move up in the ladder. So guys, be a good leader, be a good coach and a mentor for your team. With that, we'll move to the next point. The next important skill in the project management journey is critical thinking. Okay, we're going to discuss about that. You must be wondering why I'm talking about critical thinking as a important skill for the project because manager. If you are critical thinker, you can identify or you can proactively identify the issues which are which are going to come in future, and you can have your alternative paths ready so you can handle this situation in a very tactful and a very object oriented manner, so your projects are not compromised, your project timelines are not compromised. And again, these are all learnable skills. I learned these skills working more on the projects. Okay, by nature, I'm more risk taker. So many times when people see it as a risk, I don't see as a risk. That's a problem actually. Okay, and one of my senior mentor, Mr. Sudhakar, he really helped me in this, and he really guided me how to be more proactive and more assertive so that the project is not failed. So our object is to ensure that the project is achieved, correct? So being proactive and assertive will really help, and that's why your critical thinking is going to help. So keep your critical thinking hat on, and then we'll move to the next skill which is required for success of the project. And the next skill which is very very critical for every project manager and for every professional is being customer focused. If you are customer focused, if your project is aligned towards customer needs, remember, towards customer needs, not your organization needs, towards your customer needs, then the success of your projects are very high. In software, we deliver or we call a project as an MVP project. MVP project is a minimum value project. If customer is happy with this minimum value project, the chances are very high he'll be happy with the end project as well. The another important concept which we used in software industry is having the agile deliveries. So if you keep your small agile delivery one sprint which is dedicated towards MVP of your project, I think it would really help a lot, and you can show it to the customer. It can be kind of a pilot or a demo which will help a customer to see how and what they are envisioning their end product or end project to be, and it will build the confidence of the customer. It will ensure the success of your project, and it will help you become a more successful project manager. In management philosophy, it is nothing but moving up in the value chain and building your value in the project. Okay, and I learned this skill from one of my mentor, my faculty of IIM, which I respect him a lot, Mr. Anadi Pandey, who has inculcated the customer centricity in our mind in such a way that it has really helped us. And thank you, Anadi sir, for that. So guys, the important point here is having this small deliverable, and every delivery should move up towards the value chain, towards the value add for the customer. And the advantage of this small incremental step is if in any of your steps you find the customer feedback is not positive, or they are suggesting some corrective actions, you can take that and you can prevent failure of your project. So guys, with that I'm going to end my video over here. I hope it you like it and it helps you in building your career and you create more successful project, so we have more happy customers, happy team and happy stakeholders. So thanks friends for watching this video. Do subscribe and share the link with your friends. Let's grow together, let's help each other and build a strong community of effective project managers. Thank you.